Saudi Arabia, a heavyweight in the global oil market, has made a groundbreaking decision to move away from the US dollar in its financial transactions. Please click the subscribe button. This move is not just a change in currency, it's a shift that could ripple across the globe, affecting economies, businesses, and everyday people. The US dollar has long been the dominant currency in global trade, especially in the oil industry, where it is the standard currency for pricing. This change by Saudi Arabia marks a significant pivot in international finance. It's akin to changing the lead actor in a long-running, successful play. The entire dynamics and performance can shift, leading to a different audience reaction. Such a major shift raises questions about why Saudi Arabia would make this move and what effects it might have on the global stage. Understanding the context and implications of this decision requires a look into the mechanics of global trade and finance. The choice of a currency for trading commodities like oil is not just a matter of national preference, but influences economic stability, inflation rates, and even geopolitical power balances. This decision by Saudi Arabia could be a game changer. In the coming sections, we will explore the reasons behind Saudi Arabia's decision, the potential global impacts, and specifically, what this means for everyday Americans. The narrative is about to unfold a complex but fascinating story of economic strategy and its far-reaching effects. The decision by Saudi Arabia to ditch the US dollar in oil trades didn't happen overnight. Several factors have influenced this strategic pivot. Primarily, the growing geopolitical tensions between the US and Saudi Arabia have played a crucial role. There's a reshaping of alliances and trading partnerships happening globally, and Saudi Arabia is positioning itself in what it perceives as a more advantageous alignment. Economically, there's also the aspect of currency diversification. By moving away from the US dollar, Saudi Arabia may aim to reduce its dependence on the fluctuations and policy decisions of the US economy. This can be seen as a move towards economic self-sufficiency and resilience. Additionally, the rise of other currencies and economic blocs, like the euro and the Chinese yuan, offers Saudi Arabia other viable trading options. Moreover, the US dollar's strength and the Federal Reserve's interest rate policies can make dollar-denominated assets and transactions more expensive or volatile. Saudi Arabia, by diversifying its currency use, might be aiming to mitigate these risks. This diversification is akin to not putting all eggs in one basket, a basic principle of financial security and stability. Lastly, there might be strategic economic advantages in strengthening ties with other nations through currency agreements. For instance, trading oil in euros or yuans could foster closer economic ties with the European Union or China, respectively. This not only diversifies Saudi Arabia's economic engagements, but also enhances its geopolitical leverage. Saudi Arabia's shift away from the US dollar is like throwing a pebble into a pond. The ripples are felt far and wide. The immediate effect is on the currency markets. The US dollar might weaken due to reduced demand in the oil industry. This depreciation could lead to adjustments in global currency reserves. Other oil-producing countries might rethink their currency strategies. A fragmented global oil market with multiple currencies could emerge. This could lead to increased volatility in currency markets. Moreover, this decision can affect global trade dynamics. Countries might need to renegotiate trade deals and currency exchange mechanisms. For countries heavily reliant on oil imports, such as India and China, this could mean new financial strategies. The broader implications include shifts in global economic power. Lastly, this change could affect international relations. Economic policies are often intertwined with diplomatic strategies. A move away from the US dollar in such a crucial market as oil can be interpreted as a political statement. Section 4. Impact on American consumers. For everyday Americans, Saudi Arabia's decision to ditch the US dollar in oil trades might seem distant, but it has direct implications. One of the most immediate effects could be on fuel prices. Oil prices are notoriously sensitive to changes in trading practices and geopolitical tensions. If the dollar weakens, it could make importing oil more expensive, translating to higher prices at the gas pump. This rise in fuel prices can have a cascading effect on the cost of goods and services. Transportation costs are a significant component of the prices of goods. As fuel prices increase, so does the cost of transporting goods, leading to higher prices for everything from groceries to electronics. This can contribute to inflation, reducing the purchasing power of the American dollar and tightening household budgets. Moreover, a weaker dollar means more expensive international travel and higher costs for imported goods. For families planning vacations or those who rely on imported medications, this could be a significant financial burden. The weakening of the dollar affects not just global traders, but the everyday expenses of average Americans. Additionally, investments could be impacted. Many Americans have retirement funds or other investments tied to the performance of the dollar. A significant shift away from the dollar in global trade could affect the value of these investments, potentially leading to losses or reduced gains. This could impact retirement plans and financial stability for many. Section 5. Simplifying the complexity. Clear examples. To better understand Saudi Arabia's decision and its effects, let's consider a few simple, relatable examples. Imagine you're at a farmer's market where everyone is used to trading using a common type of berry as currency. One day, the largest supplier decides to switch to using nuts instead. This change forces everyone to reconsider how they trade and store their goods. Similarly, in global finance, switching the currency for oil trading can disrupt systems. For American consumers, changing fuel prices affect daily commute costs and heating expenses. If fuel costs increase, your monthly budget needs to stretch further. Many Americans enjoy goods from international brands, priced in different currencies. With a weaker dollar, international goods could cost more dollars than before. This change affects how much you can afford and alters your shopping habits. Lastly, consider a family planning a vacation abroad. With a weaker dollar, the cost of flights, hotels, and dining out becomes more expensive. This could lead some families to alter their travel plans. Section 6. Conclusion and future perspectives. Saudi Arabia's decision to move away from the US dollar in oil trading is a significant global economic event with far-reaching implications. This move could reshape global trade dynamics, affect currency markets, and have a tangible impact on the daily lives of ordinary Americans. From higher fuel prices and inflation to changes in travel costs and investment values, the effects are diverse and widespread. Looking forward, it's essential to monitor how these changes unfold and what new strategies might emerge in global finance. Adaptation will be key, both at the macroeconomic level and in the personal finance strategies of individuals. Economic landscapes are inherently dynamic, and staying informed and flexible is crucial for navigating the challenges ahead. As we watch this situation develop, the importance of understanding global economic interconnections becomes clear. Decisions made thousands of miles away can ripple through to affect everyday spending and saving decisions. By staying informed and adaptable, consumers can better manage these global economic tides. Please subscribe to my channel